Sierra, aka the Disc Golf Gal, and everybody seemed to be really into my in the bag, which I did about a month ago. And so I figured we would just do an outside the bag. I don't know if people do this, but I'm gonna do it. So if you're interested in seeing what I carry on the outside of my bag, stay tuned. Alright, are you guys ready? We're gonna dive in to the outside of my bag. Like I said, I don't know if anyone does this, but I feel like what is on the outside of my bag is just as important as the inside, okay? So here we go. I am still using the same bag as I was when I did my in the bag video. This is the Prodigy bag. Like I said before, I really do like this bag because it has all these dang pockets, and I love pockets because I like to be prepared, okay? So we're just gonna dive in. We'll start on this side. This is my go-to disc golf drink. It is always in my bag. This is the Body Armor. They have tons of flavors. This baby is 28 ounces, so it lasts me a full round normally. And it's got all kind of good stuff in there for you. So I like this. That's my go-to disc golf drink. Do you guys have a go-to disc golf? Do you guys have a go-to disc golf drink? If you do, leave that in the comments below. I'm always into trying out new things. So that is what I keep in one side. And then we will open up this giant pocket and see what's in here. Sunglasses. You never know if it's gonna be super sunny. I always keep sunglasses in my bag. And then I have some goodies powders. These are a lifesaver for me. I suffer from migraines, and they will hit at the worst time in the middle of my round, and so these stay in my bag. If you have migraines or body aches or anything else, I would definitely recommend keeping something in your bag, Advil, whatever it may be, to kind of help you fight that pain. And then some mosquito wipes. It's not summertime. I don't know why those are still in my bag. It's fine, you never know. Pistachios. Pistachios are my go-to disc golf snack if I'm on the middle of the course and I just need a little munch to keep me going. I buy the ones that are already shelled, so I don't have to sit there and shell each one. I can just eat them. So these are amazing. I bring all the snacks, you guys. Just wait a second, it's coming. What else? Sport beans. I don't know if you guys have tried these. These are good for energy. They have electrolytes, carbs, vitamins B and C. They also have caffeine in them. So I actually do not do caffeine on tournament weekends. I don't do coffee. It gives me that shaky arm off the tee pad. So I'm going to actually take these out of my bag. I'm not sure why they were in there. Probably because someone gave them to me and they looked awesome. But those are gonna go out of the bag. So y'all ignore that. Do you guys do caffeine on tournament weekends? Does it help you? Does it hinder you? Does it not make a difference for you? Something I noticed was caffeine was really giving me that shaky arm, and it was making me really nervous on that first tee pad. So I cut the caffeine completely, and it's been fantastic. So yes, that is one of my tips. And then I have a Rickaroon bar. This is another good disc golf snack. They have tons of flavors. This one is the peanut butter protein. Y'all can see I'm always prepared with the snacks. So hand sanitizer. This needs to be in your bag, y'all, okay? Not only to keep your hands clean, but if you happen to touch a tree or a branch or whatever it is that has sap on it, that sap is going to be on your hands and you're not going to be able to release your disc, okay? I don't know if this happens to y'all, but this happens to me way too freaking often. And so hand sanitizer, just having something in your bag that can wipe your hands off, get them all clean and ready to throw is very necessary. So hand sanitizer, not to mention we are in a pandemic, so everybody should be staying safe. and healthy. So yes, that is another thing in my bag that will always be there. And then I have another snack. This is a Cliff Bar. I love Cliff Bars. This is the white chocolate macadamia nuts, but I love the blueberry Cliff Bar, you guys. If you haven't checked it out, definitely try the blueberry one. And then I think we're done with food, y'all. If you can't tell, I'm a snacker. Love to snack. Okay, and then we have some chapstick. So in the wintertime, chapstick is very essential for me. I like this Aquaphor. It has sunscreen and it just works good. So that's one side of my bag. All of that was in that big giant pocket. You guys can see my disc golf pins right there. I have Wicked Aces, Doggone Good Disc Golf, and then I have Perfect Putt 360. I wish y'all could see. Okay, anyways, so those are my pins. I don't have a huge collection of pins. I don't know. I feel like I have so many snacks in my bag, I just can't possibly have anything else. So, on to the next side. I have a flight towel. Now, I have not used the disc part, okay? I know flight towels are supposed to help you warm up at a disc golf tournament or casual round, whatever it may be, but I actually just really love flight towels in general because of the way that they feel. They're kind of rough, and so they actually work to get dirt, water, mud, whatever the heck it may be off of your disc. And so this is definitely a staple in my bag, and I actually keep it on the outside of my bag so that I can easily access it. Yes, so that's one towel. And then I also keep a towel rolled up in the other cup holder because I need all the towels. You never know what's gonna happen, y'all. So I come prepared. This towel was dyed by an Atlanta woman. She's incredible. Not only does it look amazing, but it works really well. Again, this is that kind of hard material. It's kind of scruffy, and so it really works, okay? I'm all about functionality, y'all. Okay, so 2 towels. And then I have a dry sack. This is a Wicked Aces dry sack, if you guys can see that. And I usually use this in the summertime, but it always stays in my bag. Like I said, you just never know what you're gonna need. If it ends up raining, you will probably want something to keep your hands dry. So I keep a dry sack in my bag as well. And then, now we're finally inside of the other pockets. I have a mini quick stick. So this thing is fantastic. It compacts, so it's really small. It doesn't really get in my way or stand out, but it gets really long. So if you guys can see, it's touching my weight bench right here. That's gotta be 4 or 5 feet away at least. So it's pretty long, and not only does it work for getting discs out of water, but this thing works fantastically for getting a disc out of a tree. So if you guys can see that hook right there, it's perfect. So this is a great size to carry in your bag. It's not gonna give you a ton of extra weight or be in your way. So I love the Quick Stick Mini. That's also a staple. That does not ever come out of my bag. And then opening up this pocket, trash. I mean, come on y'all, do your part, pick up trash on the course. Yes, always. And then I have a pair of gloves in here because I just played Savannah Open and it was really cold. And so I have a pair of gloves. I usually keep the left glove on my hand and it actually kept me pretty warm. So I have both, but the left glove stays on my hand when it's a cold round. Yay, winter disc golf. So a pair of gloves. And then I have a really super duper lightweight rain jacket. So like I said, you guys, I like to be prepared. You do not want to be caught in a tournament in some terrible weather without being prepared, okay? Let me just tell you guys that. It is not fun. So I have this really lightweight jacket. If it does happen to start raining, this is easy enough to keep in my bag. Just pull it out, put it on, you're ready to go. Because it's lightweight, it doesn't add a ton of extra weight to my bag. And then it gets really small. So, show you guys, I know that's loud. Let's see. All right, it gets really small. Okay, so this is perfect to just squish down in the pocket. It's like it's almost not even there until you need it, and then you'll be very thankful. So, lightweight rain jacket, definitely a necessity. Let's see. What else, you guys? Okay, so that was that big pocket. I showed y'all that big giant pocket right there. And then there is also a front pocket along the front of the bag where I usually will keep the scorecard, and I have 2 minis. I like these big minis because I don't lose them, okay, and they're really bright. So I actually have had this one for an entire year, and I was just sent this one over Christmas that I really like as well. So 2 minis in the front of my pocket. I also have a Sharpie. Sometimes you need a Sharpie. It seems like no one ever has one, so I keep this in my bag, whether it's for marking a CTP or someone got an ace and you need to sign their disc, whatever it may be, it stays in my bag as well. And then I keep pencils in that front pocket as well. So writing utensils, scorecard will go up there, and then 2 minis. I think it's important to have more than one because it's so easy to leave one. You will be thankful you have an extra. So that's the front of my bag. And then the very last thing that I keep in my bag is a knee pad. And this is from Drive Disc Golf. And the amazing thing about this is that it actually fits inside of your mini. Okay, so if you need to do a knee putt, which sometimes, I mean, let's be real, sometimes you have to do a knee putt, even if you don't want to. This has been a lifesaver for me because it's so easy and convenient. You pop it in the mini and then you're just ready to go. This past summer, quick little story for y'all, I bent down to do a knee putt. I didn't even put a towel down, didn't put anything down. Got up and a hornet, I guess hornets live in the ground, I don't know. A hornet had stung my knee, and my knee was just like swelling up huge. It itched so bad, it hurt so bad. I was shocked, okay? I made the putt, so I felt really great about it, but it didn't feel good, okay? So I will always use a knee pad in the future when I'm doing knee putts. This is a simple thing to keep in your bag, super tiny, super lightweight, fits in your mini. That's what I got. So that is the outside of my bag. Like I said, I think that the outside is really just as important as what's on the inside. If you like to be prepared like I do, then you definitely want all the things, okay? And sometimes I will add a pair of socks. Sometimes I'll add more towels if it's gonna be, if I know it's gonna rain or if it's really super wet outside. So I will add or take away, but these are most of the essential things that stay in my bag day to day on the course. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I would love to hear what you keep on the outside of your bag, if it's similar, if it's different. And thank you guys for the support. I hope y'all have a good one, and we'll talk soon. Bye guys.